Welcome to the most dangerous planet in the universe, where everything is trying to kill you.
I need a hand.
You're here to prove yourself. Hunting something that can't be killed.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Media. Today we're heading off-world for my review of Predator Badlands, the latest movie in the Predator franchise, directed once again by Dan Trachtenberg. So, Trachtenberg's back after the hugely successful Prey and Predator Killer of Killers, and honestly, I couldn't wait to see what direction he'd take next. In my Prey review on my website, which I will link for you down below, I remember saying how much I would love to see the Predator go up against other great warrior groups, samurai, Vikings, maybe even medieval knights, but Badlands, it completely flips that idea on its head. This time, there are no humans at all. The story takes place entirely on an alien planet, and for the first time ever, the Predator is our main character. He's on a hunt, and his mission is to track down and kill a deadly creature and return home victorious to be accepted into his clan. It's a bold concept, and it really sets Badlands apart from anything else in the franchise. The best word to describe Predator Badlands is unique. It's different, it takes risks, but what's impressive is even though the story completely breaks from the human versus hunter formula, it still feels like a Predator movie. There's that same sense of primal danger, the intensity, and the incredible world building that Trachtenberg brought to Prey. We actually get to hear the Predator's own language this time, which is such a cool touch. And through Elle Fanning's character, there's genuine communication between species. It's weirdly emotional at times. You find yourself empathizing with the Predator, and that's not something I ever thought I would say. Now, I'll be honest, as much as I enjoyed the movie, I still prefer the classic setup. The Predator hunting humans. There's something about that primal fear, that survival instinct that made the original movie so iconic. Badlands leans far more into the sci-fi action blockbuster territory. It's got huge set pieces, incredible visuals, and a faster pace, but it doesn't have that slow burn suspense that you get in Prey, or even the 1987 original. That being said, I do think this movie proves that the franchise still has creative life in it. It's refreshing to see a filmmaker take a swing this big and do something new, instead of repeating the same formula. I'd just like to see the next one go back to that gritty, grounded tension that Predator does best. One thing that really stood out to me is how much cleaner this movie feels, and that's down to the rating. Because there are no humans, there's no red blood, which means Predator Badlands is actually rated 12A. That sounds tame, right? But it's still packed with violence. Alien blood sprays everywhere, and the synthetic fluids from the Weyland-Yutani androids are practically flowing like rivers. If this stuff were red, we'd be talking about one of the goriest entries in the whole series. Speaking of Weyland-Yutani, yeah, they're in the movie and a big part of it. It's a fascinating connection to the alien universe, and it opens up a lot of questions. Are we being set up for a new Alien versus Predator crossover? Possibly. But the way it's handled here is clever. It's not shoved in your face. It's subtle, it's world building, and it hints at something much larger without distracting from the story. What I really liked is how Trachtenberg explores the Predator species in a way that we've never seen before. We learn more about their culture, their rites of passage, and how they view honor and survival. It almost changes how we see the Predator. not just as a hunter, but as part of a society with structure and pride. And I know this has most likely been shown in comics, etc., but I have only ever seen the movies. It's the kind of depth I didn't realise I wanted from the series until now. And visually, the movie is stunning. The CGI is generally incredible. The alien planet feels alive. Lush jungles, rock formations, massive beasts roaming the landscape. The cinematography is so cinematic, and I'd say this one has to be seen on the big screen. It's the most visually ambitious Predator movie to date, no question. You can really tell the design team had a blast creating this world. It reminded me of Avatar at times, but with a more mature, darker tone. I'd imagine the creative meetings for this movie were wild, just people throwing out creative ideas, and it's that kind of imagination that keeps the movie exciting from start to finish. Now, let's talk about Elle Fanning. She plays two synthetics, Thea and Tessa. She's brilliant in both roles. Thea accompanies the Predator on his journey, and their unlikely bond gives the film its emotional core. Tessa, on the other hand, is the movie's villain, cold, calculating, and terrifying in her own way. Fanning manages to give each of them a completely distinct personality, and she's easily one of the highlights of the movie. Her chemistry with the Predator is surprisingly strong, and there's even a touch of humour between them that breaks up the intensity in a good way. It adds a bit of heart to what could have easily been just a CGI heavy action fest. The action itself is non-stop. There's rarely a quiet moment once the story gets going. The final act especially is pure chaos, beautifully choreographed, filled with incredible creature designs and visually jaw-dropping. The sound design deserves a mention too. Every roar, every weapon charge, every explosion, it hits with weight. You feel every moment through the soundscape. So overall, Predator Badlands is a fascinating experiment. It's something different, something bold, and it expands the mythology in a way that feels fresh. It's not the Predator movie I expected, but it's one that I'm glad exists. It gives us insight into the Predator's culture, their homeworld, and their traditions, while still delivering huge action and some great world building. But I'll be honest, I'm ready to go back to the classic formula. Bring the Predator back to Earth. Give us some proper blood-soaked survival horror again. For me, Predator Badlands gets a 3.5 out of 5. It's visually stunning, it's creative, and it shows the franchise still has fuel left in the tank. But I do miss the grounded intensity of Prey and the original. What did you think of Predator Badlands? Do you like this bold new direction? Or do you want to see the Predator back hunting humans again? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next review.